Welcome to the Tarantula Collective. My name is Richard, and no, you are not stuck in an infinite loop. This is the third unboxing video that I've made in a row. But what can I say? It's just that time of year. It's the holidays. Everybody's having a sale, and today's sponsor is no different. This box has some amazing species that were just sent to me by hardcore arachnids, so let's get it open. He's got the heat pack taped to the styrofoam, and that's awesome. Right, we got a packing slip and some warm stickers. I don't know why, that's kind of creepy, but yeah, we got, oh man, look at all these cool stickers. Ooh, that looks like a glow-in-the-dark scorpion. All right, so that was quite the haul. We got a lot of different species to unbox here. I believe it's 21 different species and maybe like 25 enclosures or something like that. I don't exactly remember, but man, look at all this. We've got a lot to work with. Luckily, I went ahead and made all the enclosures, so we can go ahead and skip that step. And instead of reading off all of these that I just unboxed and then mention their name again when I put them in their enclosure, we're just gonna skip that part. We're just gonna go straight into rehousing these. But as far as the packaging, everything was warm, well insulated, well packed. I really love the very clear, bright labels. They're large, I can read them. It looks like most of them I can just peel off and reuse if needed, but I don't need to this time because I already got labels on mine. So let's get everything organized real quick. Oh, these are little temporary tattoos. Very cool. One sec. Oh, check it out. I got a hand tattoo now, just like Tarantula Cat. Does that mean you all will love me now? I feel so emo. Let's get to work. Up first, we got the Hapalopus species Columbia with a pumpkin patch tarantula. One thing I like about hardcore arachnids is you can order one tarantula, but sometimes he has sales on like 5-packs and 10-packs. And that's exactly what this was. It was a 5-pack of pumpkin patch tarantulas for a really good discounted price. I wanted to get 5 because I've had 3 in the past, and I'll get a little sling, I'll raise it up, it turns male, and that just keeps happening and happening. So now I got 5. My odds are pretty good. I'm gonna get a female. Now these are spiderlings, so they're gonna be pretty small, but I was actually out of sling cribs, so I'm using these little 3-inch cubes. All right, they're packed in here very nicely. Secure, paper towel still a little damp. Oh, and look at that. So beautiful. Oh, it's such a gorgeous little spiderling. All right, buddy, we have no time to chat to go on into your new home. Oh, he's kicking off all kinds of hair. And again. And again. And again. And one last time. Up next is another tarantula. This is the Brachionopus species Limpopo. It's a rare South African dwarf tarantula that I'm not familiar with, so let's check her out. And I've got her this little mini cuboid enclosure, just perfect for terrestrial tarantulas. Ooh, she's a little one and feisty, look at that. It's definitely a black looking tarantula. He refers to it on his website as the most metal dwarf teeth, so I have a feeling it's just all black. This is one of my favorite spiders, at least this genus. This is Eresus illustris, the yellow-headed velvet spider. And it's small, it's a little baby, so I've got it in one of the sling cribs with some dry substrate, a little bit of stone desert, and some Excelsior, which is a really cool name for an extremely boring product. This is stuff you use for fruit flies. Oh, look at that, hanging out right on top. Cute little baby. But she'll use all that for webbing. You don't want it to be damp at all, so I'm keeping it nice and dry. Oh, just dropped right in there. Oh no. I put it in the wrong enclosure. I'll just switch out these labels real quick. Pay attention to what you're doing, Richard. This is the Eresus ruficapillus? I don't know. Oh, and he's right up on top as well. Enjoy your new home, buddy. Now I'll tell you something cool about Eresus spiders. Hardcore Arachnid actually has 8 different species in stock and on sale. And to my knowledge, that's the most amount of species available from one dealer anywhere in the United States. Next one is for the Phidippus cautus, or the Cuban purple tarantula. Standard dram vial. It's looking like a good-sized spider. Oh, wow. Oh, don't kick hairs at me. I'm your friend. I just want you off the paper towel. Yeah, I see. You got urticating hair. I'm so scared. Look at that pretty spider. Up next is another velvet spider. This is the desert velvet spider. I got a nice little cube here all set up, so let's see what it looks like. Now this paper towel is dry, which is good. It's a desert species, so, too much moisture can be harmful. Oh my gosh. I have not had one that looks like this. Holy, look at her. She is freaking beautiful. Oh, you are my favorite. We gotta get some photos of you. This is the Nondu carponius, or the Brazilian red tarantula, and I got it set up in this medium crib. These do have some serious urticating hairs, so I don't want to get haired, that's for sure. Oh, she is good size too. Welcome to the Tarantula Collective. Up next is the Cytheracanus cyanus. Cytheracanus cyanus. It's the Cuban orange and violet tarantula. And being a Cuban species, a little semi-tropical, I got a nice, temperate, slightly humid, kind of moist enclosure here. You cannot go wrong with that spider. It looks like it's wearing a little mask. This is a Hogna Miami, or the Florida wolf spider. I've had Carolina wolf spiders, I've had all kinds of wolf spiders. Never had the Hogna Miami. Oh, she's big. Tried to replicate kind of the Florida environment, so it's got some damp substrate, kind of sandy, got some rocks, got some cork bark, plenty of places to hide. Oh, wow. Don't run and hide yet. I said, don't do that. You don't listen very well. How could you be scared of that face? I'm gonna switch things up a little bit here into a scorpion. And this is the Centroides margaritas, or the Central American bark scorpion. So I haven't had the best luck with bark scorpions in the past. As I was shoving the stuff in there, he just came out, bam, and tagged me right on my finger. Mother fucking son. So we're gonna be very, very careful. Oh, she is a good size too. Look at her. So pretty. I love it. So cool. I right, up next, we've got another multiple pack. I got 3 Phidippus regius, or Regal Jumping Spiders. I don't know if we got males and females or what the situation is, but they're such a fun species to keep, and they're so much fun to film and photograph. They just don't have a very long lifespan. So I've got a few other jumping spiders, but I haven't had a Regal in a while. Oh, look at that little cutie. Say hello. Say hello, world. These are such smart spiders. Whoop! Where are you going? Okay, here, you can go on your home. Oh, not me. In here. It's a large treehouse enclosure. I know some people like to keep their jumping spiders in smaller ones, but they're jumping spiders. They like to jump, so I like to give them plenty of room to jump around. Let's do number 2. Whoa. Well, hello, sir. Oh my. Can you see that bright purple on his fangs? You are beautiful. Very handsome. Quite impressive, sir. I get so excited. Oh, hello. Look. Oh gosh. People just want to see you. You are so beautiful, but geez, you won't stay still. Look at that big jumping spider on my hand. You're gonna be fun to photograph. What a jumpy McJumperson. Whoop. This is for a giant vingaroon. More specifically, the Mastigoproctus tohono. It's like the Arizona or the Sonoran giant vingaroon. These things are essentially harmless. Worst case scenario, might shoot some vinegar in my face. But from what I understand, if you just like sprayed vinegar in your face, it would be more irritating than this guy. Oh man, good size. Both its antennas are fully intact. It's got all of its legs, a full whip. I got some humid substrate with a rocky layer on top. Got a nice big burrow. It's kind of got a damp side and a more dry, arid side. So here we've got some Macropanesthia rhinoceros, or rhinoceros roaches. I got 2 of them. Look at those guys. That's weird. I don't know why he sent me 2 feeders. So I'll just give all my tarantulas back here. I'm just kidding. For like the 10 of you that know, these rhino roaches are very rare, very expensive. This species is the largest species of cockroach in the world. These are just little babies. Not babies, they're like an inch. They're gonna get really big. A pair of these at this size are like 250, 300 bucks. Adult breeding pairs, last I heard, which was a few years ago, we're going for like $1,000. So this would be a very, very expensive feeder roach. So I'm taking the advice of Bugs in Cyberspace. I was watching his videos on there. He suggests a shallow substrate, enough for them to kind of dig around and burrow, but mostly they'll just be hanging out on top. This way they won't have any issues when they molt. They're gonna eat a lot of rotting wood and leaves, so I've got a bunch of that in there. But the substrate, I got a mix of the Terra Sahara, which has a lot of big chunks of wood in it, and the Terra Isopoda, which is made for invertebrates. Very cool. I cannot wait to watch these guys grow up. All right, and we've got another semi-tropical setup here. A lot of substrate. We got it all bioactive. What could it be? Some very cool millipedes. This is a Chicobolus spinigerus. Essentially, they're Florida ivory millipedes, which I've had for a while. I got a bunch over there, but this is the Purple Island variety. It's like a purple color morph. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, they're gonna love this. There's so much wood and so many leaves to munch on. Last but not least, we've got a Sonoran desert setup with some humid substrate down the bottom for the Orthoporus ornatus, Texas gold millipede, also known as the Sonoran desert millipede. But these guys are big, 5 inches. He is massive. Look how big he is. We got 2 of these guys. Ooh, look at him. So I'll get some more photos of him here in a little bit. And I'll tell you, one of the things I really respect about Tom at Hardcore Arachnids is that on his website, he uses only his own photos. Not like some of those other dealers out there that will go on Google or Instagram and essentially just take people's photos to use as their own to sell their spiders. Every picture, every species description, every article, all the artwork on the merch, everything on the website is 100% Hardcore Arachnids. He even drew this tattoo that's on my hand right now. And yes, it's really him drawing, it's not AI. I mean, the whole time we were in Peru, dude was sketching this huge tailless whip scorpion. It was really impressive. Not to mention that he's been getting good reviews as a breeder and dealer since all the way back in 2000, which I know is a lot longer than some of you watching this video have even been alive. But one benefit of him being old is that he's got a lot of knowledge and experience with tarantulas, spiders, and other invertebrates. And Tom Patterson from Hardcore Arachnids is one of the most reputable and well-respected dealers in the hobby. And I should know, I spent 2 weeks with the guy in Peru. Tom's got this handy little device so you can see exactly what the temperature and humidity is.
This really cool device that Richard waited 7 days to show me. You can see the temperature is going down to 43 degrees. Relative humidity is about 84. And this is why some species aren't meant for captivity, like Uropelma and some other high altitude species. Cold temperatures and very high altitude are hard to reproduce in captivity. There's the proof right there.
And on more than one occasion, we had to share a room for the night. So you really get to know someone in those circumstances. So from now until December 16th, which also happens to be the last day that they will be shipping orders for the rest of the year, you can save 10% when you use my code COLLECTIVE10 at checkout. This will not only save you 10% on all the spiders, scorpions, and invertebrates, but also on all the t-shirts, stickers, gift certificates, and all the other in the fun merch section of their website. So order now and use the code COLLECTIVE10 to save 10% before it's too late. Well, if you want to see some more unboxing videos, I will link that playlist right here. As always, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for buying Tarantula Collective merchandise, and I will see you next Tuesday.